Alright, here we go. I hope you can hear me. We'll start with a best of 3 here in the 1300 to 1500 bracket in between Dark Diamonds and Helichaos. TTV, that stands for Twitch TV, so Helichaos is streaming as well, offering coaching lessons and whatnot. And yeah, so check him out if you have a moment. So this is still a round 2 game that was played 10 days ago, I believe. And yeah, best of 3, as said. The players have been banning one map each and picking their home maps that will be played, and 5 civilizations drafted, including 1 ban for each player, or in addition to 1 ban for each player. So we'll see what they bring us here. We have Helichaos with the Khmer over here. Perks of being Khmer, you can hide in houses. And he's up against Incas for Dark Diamond. So what can we expect from Incas, I wonder? If we see them going to stone, you should sense some trouble coming your way. It's likely going to be in towers and whatnot for the Incas. Villagers and towers, that's one of their go-to strategies invented by, or maybe not invented by, but at least made famous by Noboru a couple of years back on Woobly. He would make use of the fact that the Incas villagers benefit from blacksmith attack and defense upgrades, so that you're essentially sending villagers forward both to build towers and to fight as needed, because Incas villagers with upgrades will always win one-on-one on versus generic villagers due to their attack and defense situations. See a heavy focus on food here, only 2 on wood. So I mean, you need a mill, you need the lumber camp, but you want to aim for as quickly as possible up to the feudal age with Incas, so that you can get your towers rush going. So already it's indicative of a tower rush because of the wood investment here and the food investment for Dark Diamonds. Really aiming for a quick feudal age here. That is something that Khmer could easily contest, though, because Khmer don't really need any buildings to go up, saving lots of wood. And Helichaos should be in a good spot to defend here, because he could just, instead of having to drop the barracks before you drop the archery range in the feudal age for Khmer, you could simply just drop the barracks straight away. And the range, I mean, now I'm messing up my words, you could drop the archery range without needing the barracks as Khmer. So for Khmer to defend against the Incas rush, archers is one of the better go-tos to stop the villagers from expanding across the map and dropping new towers. You stay outside of the tower's range and then use archers to defend. We'll see how the Helichaos defense to this though is actually going to be. By the looks of it, is going to be the first one to the feudal age here. He is going 15. Oh, I love this. Helichaos is going for a massive all-in approach here to the Khmer. I think he is going for the 16 pop archers build here, or alternatively scouts. Ay, ay, ay. That's something that could easily fail, but maybe as against Incas, if you're up before them, they would freak out. They would still be able to make towers, I guess, if that's the go-to plan here for Dark Diamonds. But now he's on 20 pop still with 2 on wood. Ha! I'm looking forward to the follow-up here. Dark Diamonds, as we can see, clicked feudal age just now. Helichaos is at a whooping 50 seconds left here. He's going to reach the feudal age at just over 8 minutes here. He is committing heavily to food, so I think this is the 16 pop scouts with Khmer here. Not the placement of the house as well. Placing the house right next to the lumber camp here. You just jump into the house if you get raided or rushed or whatever happens. I've been wondering what the Helichaos would do in this tournament. All in feudal is nice. Yes, this is definitely all in feudal. Here's the stables dropped with 4 villagers, and look at the food count. Should be able to afford. What is that, like 3 scouts? Dark Time is just now moving forward, so he's here in time to spot the stables going up. And he has to be confused here. Still 40 seconds to go before Helichaos, I'm sorry, Dark Diamonds can get up here. Now going for a long distance hunt here because Helichaos is now on the offensive here. And means that he should be able to freely long distance hunt here. And look at these Incas villagers! Not even a blacksmith yet because the Fuel Edge just kicked in, and Dark Diamonds, he must be panicking now. He's dropping the blacksmith, but Helichaos already has 2 scouts out. No blacksmith upgrades for the Incas villagers just yet. And Helichaos is patient here, is waiting for more scouts before engaging, but 3 scouts already. This seems like a very viable counter to the Incas Thrush here, because it's still going to take a little while before these upgrades kick in. Helichaos seems a bit hesitant to engage here, but he's delaying the rush a lot already. Dark Diamonds with enough stone to afford 1 more tower after this one. He's with 2 on stone for now. Helichaos hesitant to engage here. He probably checked the upgrades and saw that the defense is already in. Quick walling in the builders here. 4 scouts out now for Helichaos, and with his starting to understone, he drops the first defensive tower here. So tanky Incas villagers here, but still, the more you lose, the more you need to replenish and moving away the weak one here. Good call. Might get a sneak hit there with the weak one, and here comes the attack upgrade is now in as well, but in the meantime Helichaos has made his first defensive tower, and actually is floating quite a bit of wood here. Could extend to farms, could make an archery range, could, yeah, we'll see what Helichaos does. Might even want to, yeah, I don't know what he wants to do here. He's going to rush down the tower with villagers, and he has scout support to hunt down the Incas villagers. This one, for example, is very weak. It's going to go down in 1 hit. And this is going to be a short game, I think. I hate dealing with this Incas rush so much. Yes, those tanky villagers, they're so annoying. I mean, I finally managed to survive it once, and what I did, I was, I mean, that's obviously not going to work on higher levels when people are more active with the scouting. But what I did was relocate some villagers off the map to wood and whatnot. And then I managed to get in resources so that the Incas couldn't deny it. I managed to get to the cast stage and then run down the towers, but yeah, exactly, moving around the eco. I think that's the key, because they will be so preoccupied getting the towers up that you could re-establish eco somewhere else and then finally get cast stage and overrun them. With Khmer, 16 pop scouts seems to be the counter though, Helichaos. So good work there. Already picking off 8 villagers here, sitting at a 2 villagers lead. Now a semi-forward range, 4 on gold here. Scouts into archers for Helichaos. 16 pop scouts into archers at that, and Dark Diamonds meanwhile is adapting to drop a barracks here. Might want to go into the men-at-arms since he already has, or eagles for that matter, eagle scouts, since he already has those attack and defense upgrades in. This was a hilarious Titanic game. Still 2 on stone for Dark Diamonds, now with 276 stone. So if Helichaos comes forward with villagers here, and no, sorry, with archers, then Dark Diamonds should be able to pull up a couple of defensive towers as needed. I'm not sure about the purpose of the barracks here. Dark Diamonds is not on gold. Helichaos is with a couple of archers and is going to, he's with 3 scouts actually, and is going to send some archers forward as well. Scouts can't really find easy points to hit here, but there are some stray villagers here and there. This one. These are only quick walls residue, yes. So spectacular fail of the Incas Thrush here. Isn't that, I was going to say, isn't that an opening, but there's a gold mine blocking those guys here, so. Look at the villager situation, 27 to 24 here. Much more idle TC time for Helichaos because he had to invest into army, right? He made scouts. I think he prioritized food for scouts production early on to fight off the villagers. Not to mention the defensive tower taking off some stone and delaying the Khmer boom in the Castle Age. But who cares? The Incas have been fended off here. Some archers are forward. They might very well deny this tower from going up. And that's some stone down the drain for dark diamonds there. What? Okay, yeah, I guess you need to escape with the villagers, but you're running right into enemy fire here. In real life, getting in the way of streaming, yeah. Pity, hey? We all want to be full-time streamers, don't we? It'd be fun. And Dark Diamonds needs to evacuate another landmark. But look at this beautiful scouts placement. Dark Diamonds needs to delete another wall. I think he'll salvage most of the villagers. Might lose one here to the last poke of the scout. Nope. That guy lives to die another day as at 1 HP here. Look at these Incas farms. Incas farms build faster. Maybe that was actually an advantage here for Dark Diamonds to re-establish eco. But now moving forward to the outmost woodline there to... yeah, panic and try to relocate eco. Preemptive defensive tower on this woodline. That's going to delay any lumber camp here as well. And note that there are a few weak villagers in the mix here, so Helichaos could still get a few nice snipes in with scouts here. Kudos to Dark Diamonds for hanging in there though, and not quite giving up yet, but meanwhile Helichaos has had an undisturbed economy at home. And look at Khmer here already now on the way to the Castle Age. I think 5th Castle Age kicking in, that Dark Diamonds will tap out and call it here, because you really can't contest that. Helichaos could even finish this off with an elephant masterpiece if he wants to at this point. 19 on food and 4 on gold. Seems like some kind of stables investment to be, at least. Needing more on gold, obviously, but that might happen. Yep, another stable going up at home for Helichaos here. Yeah, it's a pretty impressive Castle Age time. It's going to kick in at 20 or just before 23 minutes here, which is sick considering a 16 pop fuel age into scouts into quite a bit of idle DC time, and then to follow it up with Castle Age and the resource setup able to actually produce some knights here. That's going to be at least 2 knights out, I think, by the kicking in of Castle Age. Let's see if Dark Diamonds wants to keep going though. Probably a bit tilted after running into the early scouts build here. The tower can only fit in so much. Castle Age is in, and the Dark Diamonds keeps playing. Oh, tell me you're making elephants now. Ah, it's knights. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. No need to further risk. Fuel age into the idle system. Well, it was necessary though, wasn't it? You need army to deal with those villagers, so I get the idea. You were tryharding indeed, and knights absolutely make sense here. It's more cost efficient in terms of numbers and speed. Not to mention, you did reach the enemy base even earlier. Forward siege workshop. And by the looks of it, with the gold to be able to produce wood to be able to produce from it in not too long as well. Yeah, this is going to end before minute 30 here. 5 knights moving in here, and they have the defense upgrade even. This is not looking bright for Dark Diamonds. Sure, the archers go down to skirmishes here, doesn't matter, because the knight switch is in. The ram to move in to ram down the buildings here and end it. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I like to see Incas all-in rushes like this being punished. still pretty darn tanky, these villagers though, but Dark Diamonds at minute 25, 40-ish taps out and calls the GG, and that's a 1-0 for Helichaos.